What is going on, everybody? It is Dave in here, always helping you play creatively, and I'm excited about today's lesson. Why? Because we are looking at diminished chords, and if you watch the channel for any length of time, you know I just love diminished chords. Why? There's so much tension before you get to resolve. Woo, it just feels so good. Oh my goodness. All right, so just wonderful. Today we're gonna look at a diminish move, all right? It goes like this. Ooh, so sweet, okay? Let's take a look at an example of how I would use this in a song. So we're gonna look at the example first, then we're gonna go ahead and break it down to what I'm doing, okay? So we're gonna look at this in E flat first. What a friend we have in Jesus. Just glorious. Now, what's happening? Let's go ahead and look at this in the key of C. Okay, we're gonna use this diminished chord anytime we're going to a minor chord. Sorry, this diminished move, all right? So first step is you're gonna play the diminished chord that you're using as your passing chord, okay? So, all right. Now here, it's really an A flat diminish that we're using to get to A minor, okay? Now, what I'm doing is I'm playing it in this inversion. So I'm starting off with F at the bottom. So it looks like an F diminish, but F and A flat and B and D diminish are all really the same diminished chord, just in different inversions, okay? So that's first step, play your diminished chord. Second step is that you're gonna take your top note and you're gonna move up either a whole step or a half step within that scale, okay? So you're gonna move to the next note within the scale that you're in, okay? So our lead note was D, we're gonna move up to E. And you'll see later why I say it could either be a whole step or a half step, but you're gonna move to the next note within the scale. So that's step 2. Step 3 is you're going to play in your left hand the note that is 6 degrees away from it, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I counted 6 notes away from E. That means I'm gonna play a C in my left hand, okay? All right? Then you're gonna take everything and you're gonna move down to the next note within the scale that's in your right hand. So we're moving from E down to D, all right? And that gives us our diminished chord, okay? And in our left hand, we're gonna move down, in this case, a half step, all right? So let's go ahead and look at that for another chord, reviewing those steps, okay? We're gonna play the next inversion down. So we're gonna look at D, D diminish. So first step, we play our chord. Second step, we go to the next note within the scale that's above our leading note. So we're gonna play a C here. The third step is you're gonna play a note that's 6 degrees away from your top note. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna play an A down here. And then we're gonna move down to the diminished chord, okay? So we're gonna bring this C down to B, we're gonna bring this A down to A flat, G sharp. Okay, so the first one, so wonderful, okay? Now we're gonna do it again. We're gonna bring this D to a different inversion. So we're playing our diminished chord now. We're gonna take step 1. Step 2, we're gonna look at our top note and we're gonna move it up to the next note within the C major scale, which is gonna be an A. We're gonna count 6 degrees away from this A, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? And then we're gonna bring everything down a half step. Now, this is where things get tricky, okay? For this one, it's not really gonna be an F, it's gonna be an F sharp, okay? And then we're gonna bring everything down to the B, because that's what's we're coming down to the diminished chord there. So if we were already at F in our left hand, we would already be playing the note that's within the diminished chord, and it doesn't work, okay? We need to be able to move, so we have to play the F sharp, which is still 6 degrees away, but it's not 6 degrees away within the C major scale. let's look at them. Wonderful, okay? And we could even do it one more time, all right? So we can take this B and we can come down another inversion, okay? From the top note. So the next note within the scale from F is gonna be G, all right? You have to think within the C major scale, all right? So, or whatever scale that you're in, okay? So that's why we're not gonna play F sharp. So we're playing G, we're gonna 6 degrees away from G, we're gonna skip this counting, it's gonna be an E, okay? And then we're gonna move everything down. Glorious, just glorious. Now let's put all those together. So wonderful, okay? Let's go ahead, let's try this in a song. Let's do As the Deer. As the deer panteth for. Oh my gosh, all right? Or you could even start it from a different position, right? So, as the deer panteth forth. Whew. Oh my gosh, I just feel it in my soul every single time I play these chords. They just get me so excited. It's wonderful. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you want to grow in your piano playing journey, go ahead and check out our free membership at play-creatively.com, where you can find everything you need to grow in your piano playing journey. We actually have a free Diminished course that's available to you. Well, until next time, keep watching, keep learning, and we'll all keep growing together. I'll see you guys next week.